Hey neighbors, this is Brent with your midweek check-in. Hey, this time from North Shore Park. If you come to the Woodlands often, you probably know of this park. It's right here on Lake Woodlands, close to our Woodlands campus. And I have found over the years it's a great place to come and read, reflect, pray, rest. And so I ran over here between meetings to do some of that and to kind of reflect upon the sermon this coming week. And when I arrived, I was all excited to come and to sit and to rest, and then I found myself here, surrounded by construction and refurb of the park. There's nowhere to sit, nowhere to hang out, nowhere to rest, and so I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. But hey, you know, they say of preachers that we can turn anything into a sermon illustration, so I'm gonna just shamelessly say that this fits in that category. But when I got here, I realized, you know what? Holy Week starts a little bit this way. The disciples and other followers have been following Jesus for a few years, watching him do miraculous things, listening to his teachings, recognizing in him that he was in fact the Messiah, the one they'd been waiting for. And as they get to Palm Sunday that leads us into Holy Week, we find that he's coming into Jerusalem and they're hailing him King of the Jews, all excited. And later as the week would go, they'd gather around a table for his Last Supper with them. And then they'd watch as he was crucified and hung on a cross and sent off to a grave that Joseph had provided for him. But then on Easter Sunday, we're going to stand in celebration of death being overcome by life and life eternal. And we're going to claim that for ourselves. But isn't it interesting how life can be heading one way and then all of a sudden it takes an abrupt turn for what seems to be the worst, only then to take another abrupt turn towards goodness. Now this park, as beautiful as it was, is now not all that beautiful, but it will be beautiful again. And that's the promise of our faith. That's the promise of our Christian hope. And so as we approach Holy Week this coming Sunday with Palm Sunday kicking us off, I pray that you, if you've been taking seriously our sermon series of steps 6, 7, 8, 9 that we talked about this past week, of owning that there's things in our lives that we finally and fully need to hand over to God, the sin in our life that only God can take. We've humbled ourselves to give that over to Jesus. And then we've taken the time with steps 8 and 9 to look at the things that separate us from one another, from human to human, things that we've done or undone, things that others have done to us or left undone. And we've gone and we've asked forgiveness or we've offered forgiveness. This is what the journey is about. The journey is about looking for the beauty in all things, about looking for life emerging from death. And we'll have that opportunity together as we celebrate Holy Week. I pray that you'll be there with us on Sunday for worship and then stick around afterwards for our Palm Sunday on the Porch experience. And that you'll go ahead and mark off on your calendars all of the Holy Week experiences from Palm Sunday to Maundy Thursday on our Woodlands campus to Good Friday out there in Wood Forest. And then of course for Easter. We hope that you're having a great week. It's a beautiful one. Get outside and enjoy it, and we'll see you Sunday at 10 a.m. Take care and God bless you. Bye-bye.